Hello, everybody. This is Sad Falcons here, and it's time for a big video. My full, real NFL mock draft with trades for 2022. Just disclaimer: I'm not a professional. I've never said I'm a professional, even though the professionals are doing a quote unquote, in my opinion, not good job of the draft. Because you'll see my draft. And overall, this is just me showing round one and the quarterbacks. So now let's get there. With the first overall pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Aiden Hutchinson. Easily, in my opinion, the best player in this draft. Just from what I've seen from Michigan, because I haven't even seen any film because I didn't need to. He's been like Michigan, when he played with Michigan, especially the Ohio State game, easily so dominant. The second overall pick, the Detroit Lions select Kayvon Thibodeaux. Now, even though Dan Campbell is against taking Thibodeaux, they're going to end up not listening to him and take him anyways. And you'll hear my reasoning on why for the other player in just a little bit at the end of this. And the third, we have Thibodeaux is one of the best. Anyways, the second. With the third overall pick in the 2022 NFL draft, the Houston Texans select Evan Neal. He is easily the best offensive tackle in the game, or rather in the draft. And likely it's either, although he probably is no longer getting selected as first overall pick, a lot of people, including myself, have him as the first overall pick in a lot of mock drafts. But more than likely now he's not going to be. With the fourth overall pick, which ends up actually getting traded, the Jets trade for the Falcons' eighth pick, overall pick, and the Falcons trade up and steal Akeem Akanu. Now, what do they offer? I don't know, but it's going to be mostly stuff from this year, I'm going to expect. Akeem Akanu is the next best offensive tackle in the in this draft. And with the fifth overall pick, the Giants now forget about Charlie Cross and Trayvon Walker. Well, they're actually going to take one of those two, but then the Steelers called them up and offered at least a second, first and second from next year. I don't know what else the picks are going to be involved. It's going to be a pretty big jump. And Giants take it, and the Steelers select Charlie Cross. Now, with the sixth overall pick, the Carolina Panthers select quarterback Matt Corral. And here's the main reason why I have Matt Corral here as this pick. It's because we've seen the history of safe pick versus high-risk picks. That could be high reward, but Corral's the safest quarterback pick in this draft. No doubt. In my opinion, he's going to be picked highest because of that. And the main issue with Malik Willis is he carries, obviously, a high risk. And we saw what's happened with that before. Aaron Rodgers. So that's why I have the Panthers taking quarterback Matt Corral. Now, up until recent, I've not seen many Giants fans even talk about this, but with the second overall pick, New York Giants select Kenny Pickett. So all the memes now can start, all the derping meme can start, all that angry Giants fans, because y'all signed Tyrod, however you say his name, Taylor, to the roster. You're drafting a replacement quarterback behind him. It's the Giants way. So yeah, two quarterbacks staying top 10. With the eighth overall pick, the New York Jets, who sat there, take, in my opinion, even though he, in my opinion, not the best corner, many people have him as the best corner, and even could have him picked with the Jets' first pick, and a guy the Jets have been eyeing on, but they got the trade back, and they get extra draft picks while getting their guy at 8, Ahmad Sauce Gardner. And Sauce Gardner, it's been like a talk between him and another corner, but Sauce Gardner does have the attributes to make him the best corner in this draft. And with the ninth overall pick, the Seattle Seahawks actually trade that pick all the way down to 21st, and they trade it to the New England Patriots, who select Derek Stingley Jr., who is grandson of Darryl Stingley Jr. If we all know that story, we all know how it's one of the most tragic stories of the NFL careers. Now it's time, and this kid now is going to be playing real angry and is going to make the league regret on everything. So, and with the Patriots, you get your J.C. Jackson replacement, and you get someone who can cover Tyreek Hill and Stephon Diggs because you're in need. And finally, for part one, with the 10th overall pick, New York Jets select Trayvon Walker. Now, I am a Georgia fan. I honestly don't like Trayvon. I don't like Trayvon Walker. I'm sorry, but I just don't. And honestly, overall, he's not, even though combine doesn't mean everything. It can in some points, other times it doesn't. This is one of those times. So he could be a bust, if I'm honest. And he is way overrated for where they say he should be picked. Now, is he going to drop that far? I feel like he will. So, yeah. Anyways, that's a 1 through 10. 11 through 22 will be up next for part 2. See you guys there.